So, Craig, there's been some speculation as well regarding the relationship of you and the manager that you may not be seeing eye to eye on this. How are you and Alex Cora dealing these days, and are you guys both on the same page as to the future of first base?
Yes, Alex and I talk multiple times per day. We bounce ideas off of each other in a very important and productive way. We don't always see things precisely the same way as it relates to in-game strategy and those types of things. And that's what makes, I think that makes for a really meaningful and important relationship. But ultimately, we are able to talk through our situations and, commit to a single direction going forward. So I think this idea of the disconnect or discord is significantly overblown here.
We talked about this a little bit earlier this morning, and I understand we're only a quarter of the way through the season, but the defense leads the league in errors, the offense leads the league in strikeouts, and the team leads the league when it comes to blown saves. For you, which is a bigger concern at this point in the season?
Yeah, and not to make light of that, but if you were to read those things out, you would say we must be 10 games under 500, right? But the reality is we've stuck around because I think despite those things we have done, we've had some strong individual performances. We have gotten some big hits and big outs, just not enough and not consistently enough. I think the one-run lead loss is the blown save. That's the one that has the most stigma and emotional attachment to it because it typically happens late in games and you're holding a lead. I think things like strikeouts are maybe a little bit more embedded in approach and potentially take a little bit longer to mitigate. So I think that the bullpen is something that can be addressed. And then also, I think with respect to the errors, there are times where you watch our team and you think this is a very, very good defensive team with strong track records of being good on defense. And some of the errors seem, and on the one hand, maybe some inexperience, particularly around first base and Christian as he gets acclimated to the big leagues. But, I think we're going to look up and say Alex Bregman has had another great defensive season and Trevor Story is a very solid defensive shortstop. And that says nothing about the defense that our outfield has played. So that one's not as concerning to me so long as we're doing the work every day, which I know we are. But I think that the bullpen is certainly an area of focus, and then continuing the conversations with our hitting group on, what we're trying to do before we get to two strikes and then our need to compete with two strikes and put the ball in play.